Check. Check.
Sorry. All right, this is welcome to the Nationwide League One playoffs here at the ENYIMBA International Stadium. This is again involving Blackpool Football Academy and OIC from Delta State. Both sides have done too well, especially in the first 10 minutes of this encounter, trying to see if they'll get a goal. We are very sorry for starting this commentary a little bit behind schedule. My name is Beto Carlo, and I'm here with my co-commentator for the day. His name is Chigozie Precious. I'll be speaking in English while Chigozie Precious is speaking in Igbo. Quite unique, especially from the Nationwide League One. Chigozie, welcome to this game. You've seen both sides, especially in the first 10 minutes, and they've been trying to get the opening goal. What is your assessment?
Na-ekele ọha na eze ndị sonyere na ama egwuregwu nke ENYIMBA International Stadium. Dịka anyị na-ahụ akụmbọọlụ dị n'etiti ndị Blackpool na nke ndị OYC. A na-ahụ n'aka ịma aka anyị si na-aga agbaala agba nke iri. Ndị akụmbọọlụ na-abụọ ha na-achọ ka ha lee na ha ga-asị n'ego maka ịma na onye ọbụla ga-etozu oke ebe a ga-ewere ikike ịga ịkụ bọọlụ na Naịjirịa na agba nke abụọ nke akụmbọọlụ nke ala anyị. Dịka onye mana ya nọpụrụ na agba nke 11 agaala, a na-ahụbeghị goolu nke mbụ. Dịka anyị na-ahụ ka ndị OYC na-eme ihe niile ka lee na ọhụ awa ga-asị na goolu nke mbụ nke anyị ga-ahụ na asọmpi a ka a na-akọ na akụmbọọlụ ENYIMBA ama egwuregwu ENYIMBA nke dị na obodo Aba.
Thank you very much, Chigozie. We saw that quick counter attack from OIC, and they're doing everything to make sure that they get a goal in this encounter. The first moment of this game. The free kick to Blackpool. "12 minutes into the encounter, and Blackpool have a player down, and they'll have this free kick." Captain on the side for Blackpool takes this free kick. Jacob. That's a fine chance. Offside. Flag was already up. That would have been a dangerous one there, Chigozie.
Anyị na-ahụ n'aka ndị Blackpool na-eme ihe niile dịka nsikwa oge mbụ ka ha si n'egolu nke mbụ, kama ndị OYC echiela ọnwụ sị na ha ga-echi ụta si na ha goolu. Dịka anyị hụrụ ihe ahụ onye ugbu opi gburu maka akpọtụrụ onye nke ha n'ala, enye ha ohere iji asị na goolu, kama onye gbara ihe ahụ ọ dịka machaweta esi agba ihe nke mere na bọọlụ ahụ ọ kọrọ enweghị ihe eji ya mete, nke mere na ndị OYC ewerekwala bọọlụ ahụ gawa ebe ihe lee na enwere otu ha ga-eji ha ohere tinye ọkpụgoolu. A kụọla elekere nke 13 kemgbe ịma aka bidoro, a na-ahụbeghị ndị na-atinyere goolu nke mbụ, dịka aka na-akụkwa na otu ndị n'ime ha ga-agbasa ịgba n'obodo Aba.
Thank you very much, Chigozie. 30 minutes on the clock, and we've not seen any goal in this encounter. We're expecting goals. What's the beauty of football without goals? And we are happy to see the NLO playoffs here in the city of about young boys who are talented, trying to do everything they can in order to make sure that we get to the next stage. Blackpool in orange, while OIC in black. OIC playing from the left side of the screens. Beautiful football there by OIC there. Fine defending by OIC. If I able to go to Ogadiwe Chukwemeka for the tennis. Ball is back to Ogadiwe as OIC tried to build from the back. Ifeanyi to Topore Jacob, back to Ifeanyi. Blackpool are pressing high up the pitch. Captain of the side for OIC. Did a good job there. Talking about Rufa Ezekiel, and it's a throw for to be a throw for Blackpool. CBB to the captain now. And tried to midfield there by Chibos of Boston. And that's a chance for Blackpool as they go inside to the goal. Beautiful shot there by Abraham Friday, and the goalkeeper Ifeanyi Ugochukwu was just at the right place at the right time to catch that one. Blackpool have been the opener here. But the goalkeeper was well positioned. Moments of relief for OIC there as Blackpool continue to push in search of an opener. Chigozie, you saw that one. That was a quick break from Blackpool, and that would have been the goal.
Onye nke Blackpool o mere nke ọma, anyị chebe na ihe agalawo ncha iche na ọ galụ agala agbasu goolu nke mbụ na ama egwuregwu nke Enyimba kama onye eche goolu nke ndị OYC nke a na-akpọ Ifeanyi Ugochukwu. Ọ na ebe ahụ ihe ahụ ọ chọrọ ime si ya na onye nwoke ọ ga-ahụ n'ụbọchị nke taa ka o chetara bọọlụ nke ahụ. Ndị OYC nwetapụla bọọlụ anọpụ aga n'ihu na-ele na enwere otu ha ga-esi mee ka a si mee goolu nke mbụ maka ahụ na-eze pụtara ebe a ka ahụ maka egwuregwu ọhụkwa ka a ga-esi si mee goolu ndị mara mma.
Right here to see good goals, and this is what the beauty of football is, especially from young boys playing, as to see Blackpool go on that quick attack. Fine job done there by just number 20 Ogadiwe Chukwemeka for his side. But then Blackpool have themselves a corner kick. Corner for Blackpool. We have 5 orange shirts in the box waiting for this cross and gets it in, but not quite as expected. And it's be a throw for Blackpool. Chibos of Boston lifts it. And it seems there'll be a long throw to this one as more orange shirts making their way into the box. Gets it successfully into the box, and that's a chance. But then Blackpool still in possession of the ball. Augustine dispossessed. Crash of her, and that's a big chance again for Blackpool. Fight on the midfield. Find himself for offside. What a fine drive that was. And Blackpool are knocking on the door. They want to score an early goal in this encounter. But OIC from Delta State are defending so well. Ifeanyi to Tobori Jacob. Back to Fine. Ezekiel. Ezekiel will go for a long one. And he gets it. Way through for OYC. Group by Ezekiel to take the long throw for OYC. Long throw comes into the box. What do they do with it? And that's a chance. Blackpool trying to make sure that this doesn't portend danger for them. And OYC gets a free kick. And it's Ogadiwe Chukwuemeka who was fouled there. And we'll wait to see if he will need the attention of the medics. The teams qualified from the regular NLO season from different centers all across the south, and now they have converged on ABIA, the pitch of the People's Elephant to play. And only one ticket is available for the 4 teams coming from the south. Ogadiwe Chukwuemeka gets on his feet, but he will have to leave the pitch. Free kick. And they believe leaves it for the captain. Good by Ezekiel. Ezekiel takes a little shot. Fine effort there by the left back and the goalkeeper. Funny, so he kind of got his hand to that one. That would have been the opener here. And we'll have the corner kick. Corner taking quickly. And that's another chance. It crosses into the box. Ezekiel gets his leg to it. And was going to be another corner. But the goalkeeper, funny, so he kind of rose to the occasion to get it. That would have been the opener here. Fine effort there by the left back. And wonderful goalkeeping there by the goalkeeper. Chigozie, he saw that.
Yeah, Morocco, Oji, Maribaho, Leka, Gas, Nedolum Cambo, the Blackpool, Patalana, Zimakembe, Macabro, Odeka, Halaranazo, half from the OYC, Hakuano, Uncocha, Ainanazo, Kama, they can hear the Kankeji, Ise, Mopunkeji, Ise, and Hanakande Blackpool, Patalanazo. Katumi, the Hamarana, Nahagas, Nedolum Cambo, come on, and cannot on Nagolum Cambo, OYC, Ifan, go to Ahoria, Chorina. One ball ahụ ebidokwa n'azụ nke pụtara na kemgbe maka bidoro ndị OYC ha ejiela bọọlụ a karịa ha ejirila akụm bọọlụ a karịa dịka elere anya nke mere na bọọlụ a dịka ọ na-adị ha mma n'ụkwụ kama ndị nke Blackpool echiela ọnwụ sị mba anaghị aba ya urile anya ka anyị batara aba ka ile na ga-enweta akwụkwọ ntozu oke nke a ga-eji akọ bọọlụ nke abụọ nke dị n'ala anyị Nigeria.
We have a free kick and, from Blackpool, and that's a chance. Beautiful effort there, but blocked by the captain for OYC. And they'll quickly turn this into a quick counter-attack. What do they do? Goalkeeper comes out to get it. He kicks it out, and this could be dangerous, but it's not out of the danger area. Ezekiel. Free kick to OYC. Both sides are getting into their strikes now as we've seen more energetic play from the two teams, and that will be a very good chance for Ngebili. Will he cross into the box? Yes, he does. But the ball is back to him. Corner kick to OIC as they move ahead in search of the opener for this one. They've had the only shot on targets. Believed to float in this cross as we have black shirts waiting in the box for this. Gets it successfully to the box, and that's a chance. Another corner for OIC. OIC still searching for the ball, dispossessed. Fine job done there. Free kick. And it's Solomon Okokon that was brought down for that free kick. Blackpool would have gone ahead, perhaps into the danger area of OIC. Beautiful interchange of passes. Michael, Friday, still with the ball, but just couldn't control that one. Fine interchange of passes from the side, and Friday Wachuku could have done better with that. And OIC would have the throw. Free kick for OIC. Borough Jacob starts with Ezekiel. Ezekiel sent a long one, trying to find the striker. Moment, beautiful passes there by Blackpool as they gradually get themselves out of the back. Passing from the back could be dangerous, but they are doing that just so well with the aid of their goalkeeper, Fonisoe Kanen. James Peter back to Ochi Monday, to the goalkeeper now. You can see that the high press from OIC is keeping them at bay. They must try to find a way to get themselves out of that. He goes long. Borough Jacob. Follow the pressures. Sends in the fight. Pass. And it's a chance for a cross into the box. What an effort that was. Ball is still in the danger area, but Blackpool get themselves out of danger and would fancy a quick counter attack. Solomon Okoko trying to find an outlet there. Who comes to help him? He gets himself out of that danger area, but Ezekiel, what a draw we are having there. Ezekiel was looking for who to help, and his teammate came to his aid. Jacob sends a long one again, trying to find his teammate, and that's a chance. What an effort! Beautiful save by the goalkeeper. Fantastic. That would have been the opener there. What an effort that was. Believe to send in a cross now, but still in the danger area. OIC are still knocking on the door, but Blackpool are defending so well. For that Prosper to Ezekiel. Ezekiel back to the goalkeeper. Chigozie, you saw that was almost the opener in this encounter.
ahụrụ ka ndị OYC ji na-eti ịgba kemgbe ahụ ịma aka bidoro dịka nsikwu oge mgbe ọ dịbụ ka ha nọ na-ehi ụra kama ọ dị ka onye nkụzi ha adụọla ha sị ha na ọwa aka ka a ga-eji enweta ihe ha chọrọ n'obodo Aba ha bịara nso nso ka ha sonye goolu nke mbụ kama onye eche goolu nke ndị Blackpool ekweghị ha sonye goolu ahụ onye ọbụla n'ebe a chebe na bọọlụ ahụ abanyela kama onye eche goolu ahụ mere onwe ya dimkpa kpọpụta bọọlụ ahụ nke mere na ịma aka na ha agala nkeji nke 28 akụrụla ọnụ anahụbeghị goolu nke mbụ ndị akụmbọọlụ abụọ ha abụọ apụtala n'azụ na ha abụọ na-agazi n'ihu dịka anyị na-ahụ ka bọọlụ ahụ pụtara onye oche goolu a ga-eburu ya kọfụtakwa ebe ihe dịka anyị ka na-ele anya goolu nke mbụ n'ịma aka ọ na ha agala nkeji 13 kemgbe ebidoro ịma aka kama enwebeghị goolu nke mbụ nke anyị hụrụ kama ndị akụmbọọlụ abụọ ha etiela ịgba ha enwetachala ohere a ga-eji sonyeche goolu nke mbụ kama ndị oche goolu ha abụọ Ifeanyi Ugochukwu na Mfon Ekenem ha abụọ emeela ka mee ka mpi ndị akụmbọọlụ ha dị elu.
That was an effort there by jersey number 19 Johnson Friday. That would have been a dangerous one for Blackpool. And that was what I was just saying about passing from the back. If you're not confident enough and if you're not adept at it, it could come back to haunt you. And it almost came back to haunt Blackpool as OYC continued to move in search of a goal. It seemed the more determined of both sides. I'm talking about the beautiful saves by Mfoni Soikane, and that is what you get when you have a fine goalkeeper who saves you when it matters most. When the chips are down, he rises to the occasion. Physical game by both sides. Friday. It was Augustin sending a long one, but then Blackpool gets a free kick. Been showers of blessings here at the ENYIMBA Stadium since morning, but the players are strutting their stuff and they are doing so well on the pitch. It's been a beautiful game so far between Blackpool FA in orange and OYC from Delta State in black. We've had chances for both sides, but both goalkeepers have risen to the occasion, talking about Ifeanyi Ugochukwu and Mfoni Soikane. This free kick will be taken by Mfoni Soikane, sent a long one. Tikel gets his head to it, and it's a back pass to the goalkeeper, Ifeanyi Ugochukwu. Back to Ugochukwu Tobori to take over, giving them an outlet. Tobori, ball is still in a dangerous position, and it's a free kick for OYC. Tobori. Where it goes long, looking for political pressure, so runs past the captain James Peter for Blackpool, and that would have been dangerous. The pitch is not slippery per se, but it's making the ball move faster, and the players must recognize this. Ebong Sidibe. Friday. Will he get it? No, doesn't. And the lead will take it through for OYC. Fabori Jacob floats it in, tried to find Belief again, but the Friday gets it. Fabori with Johnson Friday. So we through for OYC. Mario Wisdom gets through for OIC, and it's believed to take it. As we say, stand up and play, and it's a principle in football to play to the whistle. You have to look at the combination between the centre backs for OIC, talking about Ezekiel and Obere Jacob. Throw to Blackpool. Free kick to Blackpool. "35 minutes on the clock, 10 more to go." It's the game involving Blackpool and OIC, the opening game of the Nationwide League One playoffs here in ABIA. Two sides are playing for 3 points, which will help their cause in their quest to get promotion to the Nigerian National League, the NNL. A chance for Blackpool, but Obere Jacob rises to the occasion and stops it. Friday Wachuku drifts into the box and sends in the cross. But if Ugochukwu gets it and starts a quick attack, Toledo Precious gets his head to it. What will OIC do with the goal now? Johnson Wisdom trying to find his teammate, but then it's just a little too fast. And the goalkeeper, Unfoniso Ikane, comes out to get it. Trying to take some time to wait for Precious to come close. Both sides know that there will be no margin for errors. Any error, you might just get punished by the other team.
Ekele m gị Bete Kalụ otu iji na-asụ na-asụ presịrị dịka maka na-aga anya ahụ na nkeji nke 36 ọ bụrụla n'elekere anyị na ama egwuregwu nke Enyimba dịka ndị Blackpool na OYC ha abụọ ka na-asọmpi ile onye ga-enweta ikike ịga aka bọọlụ na agba nke abụọ nke dị n'ala iwu nke ndị Naijiria. Dịka m si kwuo, ịmaka na ha agala n'ihu. A na-ahụla ka ndị OYC na-eme ihe niile ka ale na aga asịnye goolu, ndị OYC na ha emekwala nke ha ale na aga asịnye goolu. Ọ na-ekwe nghọta na eche m na a ga-ahụ goolu ahụ na-aga ahịa na agba nke mbụ, maka ọ fọrọ nkeji ole na ole ka agba nke mbụ akụrụ ọnụ. Ọ dị ka mgbe ha ga-ezute obere ike ka onye nkụzi ha dụọ ha ọdụ, gwa ha ihe ha ga-eme mgbe a ga-abata agba nke abụọ. Kama ọ fọrọ ihe dị ka nkeji 10 ka agba mbụ akụrụ ọnụ, enwe ihe na-aga emeli. A ga-asịmekwa goolu nke mbụ a na agba nke mbụ. Kama dịka ihe mmụga ebe a na-ama egwuregwu Enyimba, ọ na-ekwe nghọta na ịma aka ga-awụ onye laba na agba nke mbụ. Mgbe a bara agba nke abụọ, a ga-ele na a ga-asụkwa ugodo ahụ na ama egwuregwu.
It's very possible that the first half might end in a draw, as Chigoze is predicting, but then we want to see goals. What is the beauty of football without goals, but especially from these young lads? Watching Friday doing a good job on the left and dispossess of the ball, and it's a chance again for OIC now. Pulling the pressures, running into space and waiting for that cross to come in, but then he got it. Mario Wisdom dispossess of the ball. Blackpool trying to get themselves out of the danger area. Sani Usman drives in, sends a long ball, trying to find Precious. Goalkeeper comes out to get it, and that could be dangerous. Wachuku Friday get it, and that's a chance. What a save! Beautiful save there by the captain of the side. What a save that was! And the defender there got it with the goalkeeper already beaten. Talking about Ifeanyi Ugochukwu, he came off his lines and trying to track down Nwachukwu there. But then the goalkeeper was already beaten. Nwachukwu came to the rescue of his side. And you could think that Nwachukwu hesitated. That would have been the opener we've been waiting for in this encounter, Chigozie.
Echeta m na agbapele obodo ahụ kama ama m na onye na-akọ n'azụ nke ndị OYC wụ Rodva Ezekiel o mere onwe iwu dị mkpa maka mgbe Nwachukwu Ifeanyi o nwere ohere niile ịgbakpu bọọlụ ahụ kama ọ dịka o gbutere oge nke nyere Ezekiel ohere ya ochi si n'ihu ebe ahụ ọ gara gbara ọsọ lọta kpọfụ bọọlụ ahụ ọ na-akọrọla ọ fọrọ nkeji ise ka agba nke mbụ kọrọ ọnụ a ka na-echekwa goal nke mbụ na ama egwuregwu nke ENYIMBA.
That's it. We're waiting for the first goal. Both sides have had opportunities to score. It's looking promising as we see Blackpool with a throw. From the way both sides are playing, it seems it won't be long before we see the opening game of the NLO playoffs, the South-South NLO playoffs, happening here at the ENYIMBA International Stadium. Both sides are playing for 3 points, which will give them a strong footing as they play the other 2 matches remaining. Victory in those games, especially in this one, would guarantee them a place in the national league. Solomon Okoko has gone into the box. Okoko fouled there. A moment of indecision by Okoko, who has Nwachukwu running into the box, running just close to the box there. And Blackpool with a free kick. James Kisa, the captain, is telling the referee, having a chit chat with him, but then he is now set to play this free kick. Chibuzo Boston standing behind the ball. The starts with his defender, Christian James. James sends a long one, and that's a chance. What a miss that was! What a miss! We all thought it was already in the net, and it's Michael Nwachukwu who missed that. Because he saw that. That was agonizing. He just had the goalkeeper to beat. He already pinned the goalkeeper to a spot, and the ball just floated just over the bar.
M ga-asị na Chineke ndị Blackpool ka mụ anya mere aha enyebeghị goolu na agba nke mbụ maka m ga-asị na Chineke ndị OYC mụ anya ihe mere na enyebeghị goolu maka nkeji dịka nkeji ise gara aga anyị hụrụ ka Ifeanyi Nwachukwu nwetara ohere nke ahụ anyị che na ọ gara eme nkeji abụọ gakwara aga ifege otu Ifeanyi Nwachukwu ahụ nwetakwara ohere ọzọ inye ndị akụmbọọlụ ya goolu nke mbụ kama otu sipọrọ ohere ahụ nke fụtara na ohere abụọ Ifeanyi Nwachukwu na-enwetala ojibe ya mee ihe nke mere dịka a na-aga ọ fọrọ nkeji atọ ka agba nke mbụ kpọrọ ọnụ nke mere ka akụmbọọlụ a ka aka na-awụ onye laba dịka nsikwuo Chineke ndị OYC ọ hapụbeghị ha maka ọrụ na ọ hapụla ha ohere abụọ nke ndị Blackpool nwetara a ga-eji sinyecha ọkpụ goolu abụọ.
Well, does God get involved in football? I don't know, but they've had things going for them. Both sides have had the moments where they had butterflies in their stomach that they could have conceded, save for some wonderful goalkeeping and some moments of indecision, misses there here and there, and we would have seen a goal in this encounter. We're winding down to the end of this game. 44 minutes on the clock, 1 more minute to go plus additional time. To lay the pressures. wins the free kick for himself. That's Godi Dennis. A free kick in a fine position. What to see who takes this one from for OIC, despite the fact it's in a far place. William Gift. William Gift standing behind the ball alongside Tobore Jacob. Will he go for a long one or just float it to his strikers to a shorter goal? Jacob! What an effort! And we'll have 1 minute of additional time in this first half. Usman. Jacob. Back to goalkeeper Ifeanyi Ugochukwu. Road bicycle. Rufa finds actually the pressures. A chance again for OIC, but then Godi Dennis didn't just get that one. And the Blackpool will give a sigh of relief. And there we go. It's the end of the first half. And it's goalless in the first game. The first half of the first game, it's Blackpool 0, OIC 0. Both sides have given a good account of themselves. They've had moments for them to score, but then we've seen wonderful goalkeeping from both goalkeepers, Funny Soikanem and Ifeanyi Ugochukwu. And we've also seen misses. We hope that both sides will give us a goal in the second half. It's still the Nationwide League One playoffs here in the city of ABIA, here happening at the ENYIMBA International Stadium. And we'll see you when we return for the second half.
Yeah, not Oh, in that Blackpool. Oh, in that Blackpool.
That's non-orange.
Orange or Blackpool. That OIC. Pray for grace. The grace are in the OIC.
Type C. All right, welcome back to the second half of this game. It's still the Nationwide League One playoffs here in ABIA. The game is played at the ENYIMBA International Stadium. It's still Blackpool Football Academy up against OIC Football Club. The first half ended goalless. And the second half is about to begin. And we're about to see two substitutions. Jonah Chinaza is waiting to come on for jersey number 10, Sani Usman. Jonah Chinaza is ready to come on for Sani Usman. And the substitution is effected. Both sides will fancy their chances of winning this first game in order to give them a strong footing for the rest of the two games, and they'll be hoping to qualify for the Nigeria National League, to the Nigeria National League. That's the NNL, the second tier of club football in Nigeria. And there we go. The second half has begun. And it's Blackpool who are in possession of the ball now. James Peter back to goalkeeper Fonise Kanen. Enobasi Udo. Topore Peter comes to the rescue. And it will be a throw for OIC. For that Prosper to Ezekiel. Ezekiel looking for who to give the pass to. Sent to Toledo Precious, but is dispossessed. Ezekiel still in possession of the ball. For that Prosper sent it back to the goalkeeper Ifeanyi Ugochukwu, who is taking his time, and back to for the Prosper. Long one, but it's intercepted for a throw. We're about to see another substitution. This time, jersey number 10, Mario Wisdom, to come off for jersey number 11. Prosper drives in. Free kick to OIC. And it's a yellow card. To Abraham Friday. Ezekiel gives to Tobore. Blackpool still roving around, trying to see if they can have a headway. Chance for Gift. What an effort! But then it's blocked there by James Peters. Wisdom Gift. Toledo Precious. What a clumsy one. That would have been the goal, but they were just comes in front of goal. What were they thinking? Blackpool will heave a sigh of relief. 2 times they had their hat in their mouths. And it was Toledo Precious who had the chance. And the second time was Gordy Dennis. Blackpool still, and that's a big chance, but then the goalkeeper comes out to get it. Ifeanyi Ugochukwu. Ezekiel. Throw to Blackpool. Solomon Okokon fouled, and it will be a free kick for Blackpool. Okokon sends the ball to James Peters. Peters still in possession of the ball. Christian James tries to find his forwards. Prosper. Fine interception there. ENYIMBA Udo has been doing a good job trying to stop the rampaging Prosper down the left flank. It's important. It's interesting to see the draw between both sides. And it's an actor, you're the substitute, powering down the left flank, waiting for someone to give the pass to. And it's a Prosper. Fine chance there, but the substitute Nyore was not able to get to that one. Michael Nwachukwu now. A chance. Fine effort there by Michael Nwachukwu. Chigozie, you've seen the second half. What's happening? What have you seen from both sides in the second half so far?
The Canana Abanka, the Abankan Bodo, I heard the Akumbola, OYC, had the Madabo, Doto, Habatana, Emma, Blackpool 0 Pune, America, Hale Nagas, Abasu, Egada, Abanka, Gibril Loco, calling headache electric second, Abanka body, Obepo, legislators, Megolon Tempo, Okabapa, Labaka, and Casana, the OYC in Him, I had to 3 million Agas, Megolon Tempo, Kimba, Abanka, Batama, and the Blackpool, which last year in the town. Watching you own now, Opa, Ifan, what to do. Opera, Ubero, Gagale, I chair and not get it. Come on, o ji ohere ahụ nwetara mee nke mere na ndị akụmbọọlụ ya wụ Blackpool enwebeghị ike n'egole nke mbụ na ama egwuregwu nke Enyimba.
That's true. Both sides have still not been able to get a goal in this encounter. And the chance to see from OIC was a miss. Alongside that, from Blackpool, Michael Nwachukwu cutting in and shooting straight at goal. OIC still trying to control the game. A chance now for Blackpool as they lead, go on the break now. A chance, and it's Michael Nwachukwu again breaking down the left side. A chance, got a ball into the box, but the captain rises to the occasion again. Ball is still in play. A cross comes into the box again. What an effort! Michael Nwachukwu rises to the ball and then heads it just across the goalpost. And Ifeanyi Ugochukwu says thank you for that missed effort. Rode by Ezekiel has been impressive in this game so far, leading the charge from the back, and you could see he's wearing the captain's armband. And the captain should be a leader, and that is what he has been today for OIC, making those crucial tackles and those crucial saves. You saw one in the first half. Blackpool. Chibus Augustine across. And that's a corner kick for Blackpool. And it's Chibus Augustine to take the corner. It's joined by Monday. But the coach wants it into the box. Gets it into the box, but not enough heads to launch it out. Cody. And then that's a chance again for Toledo Precious. What an effort! A miss there. A big effort and a big chance for Aton Nyore to get us the opener in this encounter. Chikoso, you saw that fine effort there by Toledo Precious, and he got it correctly. Looking for Nyore. Nyore got his leg to it, but then couldn't beat the goalkeeper. Just went inches wide of the net, and that would have been the opener in this encounter.
Nke a ezigbo ohere ka ndị OYC tụfuru ebe ahụ. Anyị hụrụ ka onye nke na-akụ ha n'ihu nwetara ohere ahụ ewu Toledo Precious, onye nke n'oge nke ihu. Mgbe o ji bọọlụ ahụ mee ka ọ ga-agbara onye eche goolu, kama ọ hụrụ ka onye nke ya dị ọsọ na-abata onye nke aka ụbatara ọhụrụ Nyore atọ, ma obi ya na ume ka dị ya n'ime ya ole sị ka ọ ga-agbara ya bọọlụ ahụ lee na ọ ga-enweta ya, kama aktọ enwetaghị atụbọọlụ mere ka ọ pụ n'ahịa ya. Ka anyị hụrụ ka ndị Blackpool tụrụ n'azụ lee na
that was a good chance for Prosper, but then he was waiting for the referee's whistle. The referee says stand up and play. It's what to do in games. You play to the whistle. Of course, a mistake there by Ezekiel. What will he do? He stands in the gap, and Prosper coming to the rescue of his side, and Jacob. Edno Abasi. Back to Christian James. James to the goalkeeper, Anthony Sarkan. James Peters. Chibus Augustine. To Nwachukwu back to the captain. Messes it. Toledo Precious in a duel now. Gordy Dennis turns beautifully midfield back to Toboro Jacob. Jacob goes long, trying to find for that Prosper. Gets it. It's his marker. And then what does he do? Sends it pass. And it's to let the Precious. Precious! Goal! What an effort! What a goal! And it's Toledo Precious who gets the opener in this encounter. It's been long coming, and the deadlock has been broken. Fine effort there, beautiful attack there. It started with that fine pass by Tobore Jacob to further Prosper, who cuts in, beat his marker, sent in a fine pass. And then Toledo Pressure says, thank you so much with a fine finish. Chigozie, we have the first goal of this encounter and the first goal of the Nationwide League One playoffs here in Aba.
Ngasị na nke a ga-awụ ezigbo goolu ka onye nke na-akụ n'ihu Toledo Precious, onye nke na-akụrụ OYC kemgbe ọ na ha agbala mbọ lee na ọ ga-esite egede ahụ kama nke ugbo o nwetara ohere ahụ nke ọma, ya ọsị na ohere nke o nwetara na ọ ga-eji ya eme ihe a ga-awụ ihe mwute nye ndị nke Blackpool maka oduko ohere a Toledo Precious nwetara. Anyị hụtara ka onye nke Blackpool Michael Nwachukwu nwetakwara oduko ohere ahụ ihe dịka ugboro 3 o nwetara oduko ohere ahụ, enwebeghị ihe o ji ya mee. Ndị nke OYC nwetara ohere abụọ kemgbe agba nke abụọ bidoro. Toledo Precious asụnyela goolu nke mbụ na ama egwuregwu nke Enyimba, nke mere na ndị OYC enweela ikike ihe ọla ga-eme ka ịmaka bụrụ ụta ha enweela akara 3 nke ga-enye ha ikike nke ha ga-eji etozu oke maka akụmbọọlụ nke abụọ ha. Kama akụmbọọlụ a ka ọ ka fọrọ ihe buru ibu maka anyị ahụọla nkeji 57 ka na-akọọla, nke mere na ohere ka dịra ndị Blackpool ile na-aga asọgbu ahụ ka ọ dị ndị OYC asịnyela nke mbụ, nke pụtara na OYC enwetala otu, ndị Blackpool otu.
It's OYC 1, Blackpool 0, as Blackpool will try to get themselves out of this position. They want to get back into this game, even as we see OYC prepare a substitution, and it is Ogenemairo Sunday who's waiting on the sidelines to come on. And it seems OYC are not resting on their laurels. Gifts. Free kick to Blackpool as they continue to press for the equalizer in this encounter. And we'll see Gift get into the referee's books. Free kick to Blackpool, and it's Chibuzo Augustine to take the free kick. Augustine floats it in, and that's a chance. Fine interception there by jersey number 8 for that Prosper. The rampaging winger comes back to help his side. And now Abasi Udo to take the corner kick for Blackpool. It's Augustine who floats it in. And now Abasi still in possession, and the ball is back to Augustine. Augustine trying to find their way out of the dangerous area to Enabasi. Blackpool still knocking the ball around. Enabasi sent a long one, and it will be a corner kick. Blackpool continue to search for that equalizer. Chigozie.
The Blackpool adala kande awuru mmiri na ebe ha na-arahụ ụra nke mere kemgbe a sịnyere ha ọkpụgoolu ahụ ha pụtara n'azụ ha lara kemgbe ile na-aga nsogbu ahụ kama ndị nke OYC aga n'ala azụ si na otu goolu nke ha nwetara ha jidesie ya ike dịka nsikwu ịmaka ka ọ ka nwere ọtụtụ oge ịlawa azụ maka ndị OYC ha ga-apụtakwa n'ihu lee na ha ga-emezu ọkpụ goolu ahụ abụọ nke ga-enye ha ikike nke ha ga-eji kụọ aka n'obi ha si a na-enwetara mmeri otu ọ ka wee otu ọkpụ ndị Blackpool ga-eme ihe niile ha kwesịrị imele na ha ga-asọ ugbu ahụ maka ihe a ka bọọlụ nke mbụ nke ha ka na-akọ enwere akụ bọọlụ abụọ ọzọ nọ n'ihu nke ha ga-ele anya kwa na ha ga-enweta akara kama emere ha na bọọlụ nke mbụ a bọọlụ nke abụọ ha amaghị otu ọ ga-esi aga.
We don't know how the second game will be, and it's OYC running things in midfield, and Gift gets himself a free kick. Jacob trying to find Prosper. Ifeanyi Gochukwu. The goalkeeper comes out to get it. Oche Bonde. A chance again for Blackpool, but the goalkeeper comes out. Throw to OYC. The goalkeeper is requiring to get attention. It seems the problem is with his boots, and the captain helps him tie it. Throw to let the Precious tries to get his head to it, and the battle is getting intense. Wachuku has come to the right. Gifts. And that's a fine pass. Actor Nyore with Toledo Precious waiting in the box. What does he do with it? Toledo Precious, and it's dispossessed. Christian James with that fine interception, and moments of indecision from both sides. Tobore did a good job in defense for his side, and the ball is back to Johnson Friday. James intercept. End-to-end football from both sides, and the flag is up for an offside. The boys in orange are trying so hard to get back into this game, and what a good job that has been done in the centre-back position by Tobore Jacob and Rodva Ezekiel. Both sides have, both players have done well to keep Blackpool at bay. Ezekiel, the inspirational captain for his side, free kick. Toledo Precious hacked down there and is clutching his legs. Precious waiting to see if his tackler will get into the referee's book, but not. And it seems we will need the attention of the medics. Chigos, let's talk about Toledo Precious. He's been one of the stand-up players for OYC in this game, and it's just normal for him to get the goal because of what he has done in this game so far.
ekele m gị nwanne m nwoke Bekee Kalụ maka ile anya ekele the Precious bụ otu onye gbatara ihe na OYC ọ wụ onye nke toro ogologo na-atụkwa n'ihe o meela ka ogologo ahụ o toro ka ọ hapụ enwe ihe ga-ekọ ya maka anyị hụrụ ka ọ tinyere goolu na ndị akụbọọlụ ya mere goolu a ihe ha ji na-emeri ọwụ nwa amadi a tinyere goolu a kemgbe e tinyere ya onye nke a yere nọ n'ihu aktọ nọnyere ọ dị ka ha abụọ ha ghọtara onwe ha nke ọma maka kemgbe ahụ ọ batara ọ dị ka enwere ike ọzọ batara ndị OYC n'ime mere kemgbe ahụ e tinyere onye ahụ akụbọọlụ ha awụrụla nke lara elu dịka nsịgba na-ekwu akụbọọlụ a ọ bụ otu a ọ gawa ihe nwute nye ndị Blackpool maka otu onye nke ha bụ Michael Nwachukwu o nwetara ohere dịka ihe ohere tụrụ ihe dịka ohere anọ maọbụ ise na agba nke mbụ kama onwe nke o ji kpọrọ ihe n'obi ọ ga na-asị ohere ndị ahụ tụfuru ka ọ hapụ ewu ihe mere akụbọọlụ a ga-enweta mmeri na ama egwuregwu nke taa akpọọla nkeji nke 65 na ama egwuregwu nke Enyimba dịka nsikwuo ịma aka ka ọ ka fọrọ ihe nne nke mere na ndị Blackpool ekwere ka ịsa ụgbọ ahụ
The Blackpool were closer. Blackpool can come back to score. Ball is back to goalkeeper Mfon Riso Ekanem. James. Abraham Friday couldn't get the ball. Prosper to take the throw for his side. Chukwuemeka loses the ball. And it's a free kick for Blackpool in a dangerous position. Solomon Opokon has been a fine player for Blackpool. He's been disturbing, trying to make sure he gets into a dangerous area for his side. 3 players standing behind the ball for this free kick. Chibos Augustine makes way for ENYIMBA and the captain James Peter. James Peter, what will he do? He passes to Odo and the goalkeeper gets it. Good goalkeeping from the goalkeeper to anticipate that ball, and that could possibly have been the equalizer in this encounter. But the group goalkeeper rose to the occasion as you see Toledo Precious back into the game again. Monday to Okokon. The battle between both sides is intense. The referee waves play on. Nwachukwu for the chance, and he drives in and is dispossessed by Tobore Jacob. And that's a chance. Comes off the bar. That was dangerous. Tobore Jacob would have just cleared his lines, but he hesitated, and that effort came off the post. OYC would heave a big sigh of relief. That was just close inches away from being the equalizer. The player is down on the turf. As we see jersey number 26, Operachi Chinedu. Oputa Chinedu getting set to come on. Daka. 71 minutes on the clock. And it's Actor Nyore, who got treatment and would have to receive signal from the referee to come back, and the referee will restart with the drop ball for Augustine. Back to Sidibe. Monday. Wachuku still in possession of the ball. Tries to beat Tobore. Monday. Sent a cross into the box. The goalkeeper comes out to get it, but the flag is already up. As Blackpool continue to search for that equalizer. And if the game ends this way, OIC would be happy. Ifeanyi Ugochukwu, Aton Yore, trying to beat Monday. James Peter, ENYIMBA. This passing from the back could be dangerous sometimes, but you have to do it with finesse. ENYIMBA Udo. Abraham Friday. Udo. Peter. Ufonoso. And that's a mistake there, but quickly corrected by the goalkeeper. Moment of beautiful passes as they get themselves out of the danger area. Still not completely out. ENYIMBA Udo sent a long one trying to find Michael. Michael still in possession. Dances well in midfield to wanting to give to CDB, but it's dispossessed of the ball. But the referee awards him a free kick. James Peters with the ball. Augustine. Wachuku sent trying to find Abraham Friday. Johnson Friday. Gifts. Find John in midfield. Second his time. Gordy Dennis. Referee says continue to play. If it was Toledo Precious who was brought down, but he felt he should have gotten protection from the referee, but the referee was close to the action and says, I saw it clearly. Continue playing. Blackpool knocked the ball around in search of an opening. Okokon with the ball now. Chigozie, you've seen before I come to you, substitution. Jersey number 14 to come off. Gordy Dennis to come off. For Oputa Chinedu. While Johnson Friday to come off to for Ogenwaire Sunday. Chigozie, Blackpool have been working so hard to see they come back into this encounter. What do you think they must do? They will get a goal against OIC.
Gasị na ha ga-etipu ndị na-akụ n'ihu maka dịka eletara n'igbe ahụrụ ka ndị OYC tiri mmadụ abụọ ụkwụ na awọ nkọ nke mere na na-etile mmadụ atọ na-akụ bọọlụ onye nke ma ha tiri akọ nnọrọ mmiri na ihe ndị OYC bara chukwu n'ike yara Toledo Precious ha abụọ na-awọta onwe ha nke ọma dịka mmadụ abụọ na-abata ugbu a ha ndị na-akụ n'azụ OYC ga-asị ka ha kpọchie mee ka ha hapụ ịsa ụgbọ enyere ha gị leta naanị n'aka nke ọzọ ndị nke Blackpool na ha emela ihe niile nke ha nwere ike ime ile na ha ga-asa otu akụm goolu ahụ enyere ha na-asị ka onye nkụzi ha ka o tikuo otu onye na-akụ n'etiti tikuo otu onye na-akụ n'ihu ga-enyere Nwachukwu Ifeanyi aka maka ọ dị ka ọ naanị ya wụ otu onye na-enye nsogbu na-akụ ebe nke ihu etikwa otu onye ọzọ n'etiti tikwere otu onye ọzọ na ebe ihu nke a ga-enyere ndị Blackpool aka ile na aga asa otu ọkpụgoolu ahụ e nyere ha dịka anyị na-aga ebe a ịmaka ọ fọrọ ihe nkeji 13 ka ịmaka akụrụ ọnụ na ama egwuregwu nke Enyimba ndị Blackpool ka na-enwe olileanya na ha ga-asa otu ọkpụgoolu ahụ e nyere ha na ebe ndị nke White ga-asị kama ọ ga-asa otu ọkpụgoolu aka mma na anyị lara ebe azụ jidichie nke anyị ji ike.
That's right. OIC will not want to concede. Augustine floating across. Okokon gets it. But then it's cleared off the lines as the Blackpool continue to move in search of an equalizer, and it will be a free kick for Blackpool. Jonah Chinaza was fouled there and is attended to by his teammates. He signals for the medics and it's looking like a cramp there. The referee signals that he must leave the pitch. That ENYIMBA Sildo Ebong Sidibe standing behind the ball, waiting to see what he does with it. The referee trying to set the wall. Sidibe looking at his players, and it's 5 orange shirts looking around the box as OIC players continue to argue with the referee about the space given, and that's a chance. It's a corner kick for Blackpool. Monday sent in the cross, but Blackpool continue to ask the right questions to earn a free kick for themselves. Oche Monday to take this one back to James Peters. Peters sent a long one. Okokun gets it, but then the Sidibe just a little too wide. Blackpool thought they would get a free kick, but the ball was left for them due to advantage. But Sidibe couldn't find his winger running in through the left flank. Goal kick to OIC, and it's a Rodva Ezekiel. Rodva will go back to his goalkeeper, Tobori Jacob. Sent a long one trying to find Myro Sunday, and it's Oche Bonde. Free kick to Blackpool. Monday. James Peters. So to Blackpool. Christian James will take a long throw for his side, and the hope is that the ball gets into the box. Abraham Friday leaves the pitch to get treatment. James with a long throw into the box, and that's a chance. Clash of heads in the box. Beautiful attack there. Toledo Precious, but didn't meet its marker. William Gift fouled in the box, and he will need medical attention. Clash of heads there. Chigozie, both sides have shown promise, and we expect more goals in this encounter. Perhaps an equalizer, or any goal from each of the sides.
maka na ha agala n'ihu na-eshiri ndị Blackpool ike maka ọ fọrọ nkeji itoolu ka ịmaka kụrụ ọnụ anyị ahụ na nkeji iri asaa na abụọ na akụmbọọlụ nke ndị ama egwuregwu nke Enyimba. Ndị OYC alaala azụ hụ na ndị Blackpool a ga-ejichi ike so ụgwọ ahụ ka anyị na-ahụ ka ndị OYC na-aga n'ihu. Toledo Precious onye nke so n'egole nke mbụ ọgbafuola ya ka ga-asị ndị Blackpool ga-asị ya Chineke mela na emezighị ọkpụgoolu ahụ abụọ. Ndị Blackpool nwetara ohere ịso ụgbọ ahụ dịka ọ fọrọ nkeji asaa nke maka kụrụ ọnụ.
7 minutes before the end of the encounter, after solve a chance from Toledo Precious, and William Gifts, Michael Nwachukwu, dispossessed by Myro Sunday. A player is down, and Toledo is still with the ball, and the referee calls that one. Little altercation between Toledo and Mfoni Soikanem. OIC know they have just 6 minutes before the end of this encounter, regulation time, and probably just a few minutes of extra time. William Gift has been impressive for both sides. For OIC, he has done a good job for them in midfield and is instrumental to this lead here. Sidibe goes long, trying to find Michael Nwachukwu now. Michael is sandwiched, and Sunday, the substitute, has been impressive. Oche Monday to Chibuzo Augustine. Monday goes long again, but Topore comes to the rescue. Toledo Precious. Monday dispossesses him. Peters. James back to Augustine. Moments of beautiful passes by the boys in orange. Monday finds Okokun, gets the ball. But then Myro Sunday stops him from that promising attack. And with his side, wins inside the free kick. This is still the NLO playoffs, the Nationwide League One playoffs here in ABIA State. The win for OIC gives them a strong footing, and they would need to win their remaining 2 games to get qualification to the Nigerian National League, the NNL. It's still Blackpool 0, OIC 1. Blackpool in orange, while OIC in black and a touch of cream. Ugochukwu. CDB. Augustine. Fine turn in midfield. Trying to find Ugochukwu, but then it's intercepted by Tobore, who kicks it out. Seems the strategy now is to send the ball back in. CDB has been doing a fine job there, finding Michael Friday a chance, but then Prosper dispossesses of him of the ball. Ogadiwe is still in possession of the ball, and what a duel he's having there, and then gets his side a throw. 2 minutes before the end of this game, plus additional time. We wait to see how many minutes of additional time we'll see as OYC continue to fight hard in order to secure their lead. And Blackpool will cherish an equalizer so much. Through to Blackpool. And now Abasi Udo to take the throw. Okokon with the ball now, trying to beat Tobore. And it will be a corner kick for Blackpool. And it's Udo to take this one. Udo sets it in. That's a chance. What an effort! Beautiful shot that was. As we're about to see the two more substitutions. William Gifts to come on for jersey number 17. To let the pressures, the goal scorer will have to make way now. What a fine goal that was from the youngster. There's been a terror, a thorn in the flesh for the defenders of Blackpool. And now he'll have to make way, receive ovation from the bench. And it's William Gifts. And to lead the pressures too of the players who have been impressive for OYC. Shadrach comes in. And it's a goal kick. Willie Graves. Blackpool still knocking the ball around, trying to get themselves an equalizer. And it's Augustine. Tobore has been impressive. That's a chance again for the substitutes to make their mark. Moment of beautiful football from OYC, who are confident, and it's Sunday with the ball, looking for the help. And we've seen this before. And that's a chance. What an effort that was from OYC. That could have been the second, but the player is down on the left side of the fence for Blackpool, and that is Ochain one day. We're waiting for the additional time. Wachiku dispossessed of the ball by Tobore there. And there it goes, the final whistle The game has ended 1-0 in favor of OIC, courtesy of that goal scored by Toledo Precious. Moments of genius from the young man who broke through after that fine effort by Prosper. And OIC will be happy with how this game has ended. They've defended so well after scoring that goal. And now they've had 3 points, the first victory in this encounter. And Chicoze Precious, we've seen both sides, and they gave a very good account of themselves, but Toledo Precious goal makes a difference.
Now to go now Toledo Precious senior and think na bank abụọ bụ otu ihe pụtara ihe na ịma aka gasị na ndị OYC ewela akara aka ahụ laa ụlọ nke ga-enye ha obi ụtọ na ịma aka nke abụọ nke ha ga-akọ. Iletụ naanị na ndị nke Blackpool ha nwere ọtụtụ ohere na agba nke mbụ dịka otu onye m ka na-arụtụ